Hello everybody and welcome back. Righty ho, another video. Okay, right, so an important part of building design, architecture, etc., building construction is we can't build anything unless we have generally a piece of land to work from. Okay, so we need a canvas at the end of the day. Okay. So we're going to treat this project as a completely blank canvas, white sheet project. Um, Greenfield is another term for it. Okay, and we're going to use an external file to um, start our project with. Okay, so this lesson is going to show you how to import a pre-drafted survey file. Okay, it'll be in DWG format. Okay, a link to the DWG file will be provided, so have a look in the description. Usual story, don't forget to like and subscribe, help me grow the channel, and we can go from there. Righty ho. So, um, probably the best thing to understand at this stage is, without going into too much intricacies, is that we are going to be doing importing this project file into the default ground floor. So I'm going to go double click on that in my project browser. So double click floor plans and double click ground floor. So you want to be making sure you're in that one there. So double click and you should see this nice big white sheet. Okay, if you check the tab on the top of your view screen here, you'll see ground floor open. Okay, so that's what you want to see. Okay, we're not worried about the name because this is just an introduction. Okay, so what we want to do is in here, this is our ribbon. Okay, so this is where all of our icon commands are located within Revit, and I want you to go to the Insert tab here. Okay, and the Insert tab is where we bring all, we import or link elements from outside of our project into our project. Okay, so we have a link section, we're going to ignore that, and we have an import section, and this is the one that we're going to use. And the reason we're using import is because it's a small file, it's not going to clag up your computer. Okay, it's not a huge problem. All right, so in the import we have a range of options, but the first one we see there is import CAD. Okay, so CAD, computer aided drafting file, that's what we want. Okay, so I'm going to left click on import CAD. What it wants me to do now is locate the file that I want. Okay, so you'll need to download the file that I give you and save it in a location that you know of. Okay, so I have put mine in the desktop, and the file that you're going to be looking for is site plan dash intro. Okay, that's going to be the name of the file that I'll share. Right. So you'll see here the file name's correct. We know that the files of type, it is a DWG file. So those two things are good. Now, to help clarify things a little bit, what we're going to do is we are going to just change a couple of elements in this section here. Okay, the first one is with the colors. Instead of preserving them, and click on the down arrow here, and I'm going to make them black and white. Okay, so this is guarantee that we can see black lines in a white against a black lines against a white background, nice and contrasting, easy for everybody to see. The other thing that we want to do here is the import units. Okay. And I'm going to choose millimeter. Okay, again, I'm working in metric. Okay, and I drew up this DWG file in millimeter. Okay, now everything else should be okay because it's a nice, clean, simple file. Okay, once you've got all of that, so a quick check, you've got the file, site plan intro, colors are black and white, import units are millimeter. Okay, everything else is the same. Just click open. All right, and this is the result that we are expecting. Okay, okay. So I'm using my middle mouse button just to scroll in, and just a quick introduction for what this file is. Okay, so if I click on it, you'll see that fat blue line there. Okay, that's telling Revit telling me that if I left click on that, that is a single file. Okay, it's a single element, and that's good. That's good. That's what we want. Okay, when I clicked on it, this little button came up, and this is a pin. Okay, and that locks it in place, so it's not going to move. Another good thing. Okay, we don't want it moving around. Okay, we can see there's a dimension at the top there of 20,000 millimeters or 20 meters, and there's a dimension there of, if I scroll a bit more, 10,000 meters. So this is a 200 square meter block or site, fairly simple. Okay, smaller than typical, but we don't need a huge amount of space. Okay, just to play around with. Okay, now if I double click my middle mouse button, okay, that will bring me to say basically what we call zoom all, and it will show me everything there. Now if you are seeing this, okay, so you see the elevation buttons here, the markers, and you can see your site plan in this position, and it's pinned, and it is in the ground floor position, then everything is fine. Okay, so what you can do there is we can save. Just hit the save button there, and that's where we're going to leave it for now. The next lesson is going to be how do we create a physical or tangible piece of land that we can then start analyzing and using to start building. Okay, but until then, we will see you later. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's all going to help me to help everybody else. Thank you, and we'll see you later.